My name's Richard Bromwell, and it's that time for the walk and talk around the Charterhouse auction. Now this time we're going to talk about the auctions coming up on Thursday the 18th and Friday the 19th of March. It's one of our larger auctions we've had in some time. We've got over about 1,300 lots. So in our walk and talk, I've got a bit of a problem with the old boot. I'm getting absolutely no sympathy from anyone whatsoever here, and no, it's not a skiing injury. I don't do that. So whilst we're hobbling around, we're going to quickly talk about all the lots. 2-day sale. Up on day one is silver jewellery and watches. Now silver also includes silver plate, and when you see a table like this, you know it's going to hold something great. And look at this, isn't this fantastic? Look at all lovely fittings in there. A complete service for 12, top drawer as well, and a lovely Walker and Hall set. One like that is probably sort of £300, £400, maybe £500, and a lovely cabinet as well. Completely complete. That's what we like to see. But as usual, we have all our ceramics. We have empty bottles. That's a great one, isn't it? So if your initials are IBB, you know what to get yourself to. You're it's a little bit early even by my standards, but a bottle like that, lovely little wine bottle, probably around about £100. We've got a huge selection of, I don't know if you see them, I think they've been breeding in here, the Royal Doulton Bunnykins here. They're all in big lots. This is lot 806. You're getting 11 Bunnykins. They're probably all related, aren't they? So for 11 Bunnykins like that, probably around about £100, £150. We've got violins. You've got Susie Cooper. We've got a huge amount of Doulton and Beswick. Lovely limited edition Doulton jug there. £100 to £200. We have the usual selection of Chinese and Japanese. We have glass. Again, isn't that super? I love that. And probably hear a nice ring. Isn't that absolutely super? We have a Meissen figure. We have continental pottery, more ceramics and glass. Lots of horses, which I'm going to come on to a little bit later on. Dolphins, we've got a collection of merry monks. They look completely drunk as a skunk in there, don't they? They've had a bit of a riotous time in there. Lots of animals. Now those aren't actually, none of those in this cabinet in here, none of those are Beswick. But we're going to come on to the Beswick because we have a lot of Beswick. We have more silver plate, box lots of plate, ceramics, pictures coming all the way down here, bronze censers and corals and teddy bears. Now here's a poor chap, look at him. He's blind, isn't he? How awful to abuse a bear like that. He's blind. And this one's a happy chap. Look at the little mitten boots and everything like that. And Teddy's got a little Teddy jumper on in there. And that's drunk Ted in the back as well. Nice lot of plush teddy bears, sort of £100, £150. We have pond yachts. We have die-cast toys. We have more cutlery and glass. Through into the sale room, we're going to do a quick wander around, or in my case, hobble around. Coming up through here, you can see on the right, which we're going to come and talk about in a minute, we have hundreds of lots of Beswick, not Beswick, it's Beswick here. In here we've got all the cabinets, more ceramics. Walking up through the sale room, we have all the furniture as usual. We've only yesterday, which was Wednesday if I can remember correctly, we had our big classic motorcycle auction. These are a few of the bikes that have been sold and are waiting to collection. If you like black bikes, there's a huge choice. This bike here, just out of interest, lot 59 yesterday, that made over £85,000. We quite like that one. Coming along here, the sale's a bit of a pickle at the moment. We've got stuff coming in for new sales. That's coming up for our June collector sale for the Manor Hotel. Look, central heating and electric light, I suppose, as opposed to candlelight. It's a nice early sign. If you like your items for your man cave, we've got walnut furniture, we've got mahogany furniture, we've got hardwood, we've got oak, more walnut, lots of chairs, and this is only one sale room full. More walnut, 17th, 18th and 19th and 20th century furniture. Cabinets full of silver. Most of the jewellery is actually in the safe at the moment. We've got sort of 400 lots of silver jewellery and watches. A huge selection that's coming up on day one. But I'm now going to talk about some of my favourite little bits and bobs now. Coming up, this is my new best friend. And no, this is not someone who didn't pay their bill and do a runner. So we've actually decided to call this one Alex. Now, because we don't know if it's an Alexander or an Alexandra. And absolutely fantastic human skull. Yes, it's a proper skull. No, it's not made of plastic or resin here. And all here with the section divided off for phrenology. Now, it is possible that was tooth nearly fell out then. It is possible that skull was decorated by Frans Gaal himself. He's the chap who invented phrenology in the late 18th century, and they've got an estimate between £1,000 and £2,000. That's coming from a house we cleared over the side of Bridgewater. But also, as I say, we've got a lot of silver. Maybe this is more your cup of tea, or actually no, maybe it's more your poison. This is a silver brandy warmer, George III, late 18th century silver brandy warmer. Personally, in our household, if you have brandy, we don't bother warming, we just get on and drink it. And a lovely little brandy warmer. I love this lovely baluster shape on it there, and that's between £150 and £250. And as I say, we also got a huge amount of jewellery, and one thing that is always popular is gold. Don't you love gold? And imagine wearing this. I mean, I probably wouldn't, but it's something my grandmother would have worn. And imagine that sort of catching on all your jumpers and bits and pieces. And this charm bracelet with all the charms on it there is estimated between £800 and £1,200. But if you don't have the time for that, you might have the time for this bad boy, a Frank Muller gentleman's wristwatch here. And again, these are pretty expensive new. This one is coming in for auction, and it's estimated between £1,000 and £1,500. So, and it telling the time right twice a day needs a bit of a wind up, that one. So that's a bit of a whistle-stop tour around that. But now, just to talk about very, very briefly, is the Beswick. Now, if you like horses, this is an auction for you. If you like birds, if you like cattle, if you like dogs, this is an auction for you. It's a huge collection of Beswick, a majority of which has come down from a client up in Manchester who passed away. We'd done some business with him a long time ago, and when he passed away, we were instructed to go and do an insurance, I don't want to talk about insurance, inheritance valuation, and probate has been granted, and we went up, we packed all this up. It was, I think it was around about 80 boxes that we had to pack up. There's lots of little legs everywhere, wouldn't it be broken, but it's all perfectly all right. And this collection is estimated between sort of £50,000 and £60,000. So if you like Beswick, this is coming up on day 2. On Friday the 19th of May. So that's a bit of a whistle-stop tour through. As you know, we've got one more showroom down the bottom full of furniture as well, so there's nearly 1,300 lots. So if you want to go to our website, the details are on this video. You can go and have a look and look through the lots there. And if you want to know any information, or you'd like some condition reports, or you'd like some further photographs, then please get in touch. Thanks for watching.